Does it hurt inside? Would you like that wounded feeling to fade away? They say everyone hurts because we're human. Sadness is part of life, normal, natural in small doses. But sometimes it grows, consuming our vision until it feels like our entire identity. If this sounds familiar, it's time to act. Sadness doesn't have to be permanent. You can change it. As Stoics, we believe effort matters. Actions have consequences. Your life can improve, and so can anyone's. That's why today we're sharing a plan to break free. You don't have to stay sad if you don't want to. Here's how to start. Step 1. Assess your sadness. Begin by surveying your mind. Examine what's making you sad, but do it carefully. This isn't easy. You might think, getting rid of sadness is easier said than done. And you're right. Nobody's saying flipping a switch will fix everything. But what if, bit by bit, you chipped away at it? What if you lightened the load each day? That's our goal. And the easiest place to start is by letting go of sadness that isn't even yours to carry. Ask yourself, how much of my sadness comes from things I can't control? Past hurts, other people's actions, the state of the world. If your list is long, try this. Read about why things are the way they are. Write down your feelings about someone who's hurt. Your talk to them. For big, impersonal issues, remind yourself, some things are beyond me. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can influence, our thoughts, actions, and reactions. You can't control if someone's rude, but you can control whether you let it ruin your day. Step 2. Change. What you can. Some life conditions are within your power to change. If you have unhealthy coping mechanisms like alcohol or toxic relationships, freeing yourself might be the biggest happiness boost possible. For situations with no easy fix, the Stoics say, we suffer not from events, but from our judgments about them. Modern psychology agrees. Cognitive behavioral therapy (CBT) is all about reframing negative thoughts. Example, you're rejected for a job. The event is neutral. Your judgment, I'm a failure, creates suffering. Ask, is this thought accurate? Stoicism isn't about denying pain, it's about choosing your response. Step 3. Identify. Trigger. Sadness isn't random. It's usually a reaction to a memory, a situation, even a news headline. Like dominoes, one trigger sets off another. Until you're overwhelmed, some people say, I'm just a sad person, but the truth, you have stories you tell yourself that fuel sadness. Modern psychology calls these cognitive distortions, thought patterns that warp reality. Thinking, if I don't ace this, I'm a failure. Catastrophizing, this small mistake means my life is ruined. Exercise. Think of the last time you felt deeply sad. What happened right before? What were you thinking? Example, a friend didn't call me this week. Distortion, they don't care. I have no friends. Healthier thought, maybe I should reach out. Or maybe they're busy. Write down your triggers and the negative thoughts tied to them. Awareness is the first step to dismantling them. Step 4. Practice. Acceptance. Some say acceptance means giving up. No, it's the start of real change. Imagine fighting an ocean. Exhaust yourself. Acceptance is swimming parallel, then finding your way back. The Stoics called this amor fati, love of fate. You don't have to like what happened, but you acknowledge it and move forward. Much of sadness comes from resistance. We fight pain, unfairness, reality, and that struggle magnifies suffering. How to start? Try mindful breathing. Observe your thoughts without judgment. Next time a trigger hits, pause, acknowledge it. Then choose a better response. When you accept it, pressure releases, clarity comes. Now you can act. Step 5. Take control where you can. Stoicism isn't passive. It's about doing what's within your power. You control thoughts, actions, values. You don't control the economy, others' choices. Example, I lost my job. The economy is terrible. Can't change the past. Can update your resume network. Learn new skills. Avoid learned helplessness, giving up because you feel powerless. Stoicism is the antidote. Take action, however small. Step 6. Build a meaningful life. Recurring sadness is like a weed. Pulling leaves, managing symptoms isn't enough. You must attack the roots. Thoughts, values, closing parenthesis, live by virtues, wisdom, courage, justice, pursue purpose. Studies show meaning protects against distress. Value creativity, paint, write, play music. Value community. Volunteer, join groups. Isolation fuels sadness, connection heals. Even if you're not ready to talk about pain, just being around others helps. If possible, find in-person communities. Friendships are one of the strongest buffers against sadness.